Hi everyone, this is Zervoudakis, founder of Holistic Healing Astrology. I hope you're all doing well. I am going to talk today about Black Moon Lilith and Chiron. So the celestial bodies in the horoscope wheel that I like to work with. There are also other asteroids that we could get involved with, but the Chiron is an asteroid, and Black Moon Lilith is, it's not even sure what they categorize it as, but it represents the area of your chart where it's the amazing, it shows where your amazing hidden self is. It's hard to explain, but it has like this darkness to it. Like if you are in a room right now and the curtains were all drawn, there's all this stuff in the room, but if you turn off the lights, you don't see it, but all that stuff is in the room. So Black Moon Lilith is like that. It's like, it's the unseen energy. So wherever your Black Moon Lilith is in your chart is that energy that other people don't see, kind of like only you know these traits that you have. You know, it's very hidden. So it's like the lights are off, other people can't see, but there's a whole room here. It's very functional, okay? And there's different stages of Black Moon Lilith, but it's that wonderful spirit in you. There also is a little bit of a naughty sexuality component to Black Moon Lilith. It's where you, the deeply internal part of you and the feminine side, but the, you know, the strong, courageous side with those primitive impulses. You know, the kid is under a car and you lift up the car, you know, just impulses, primitive like that, survival mode. And it's your ability to reach your goals, your ability to get better. It's this inner strength. And it's also what we can imagine, but what we can ignore too, because it's dark, okay? It's stealth. You know, those stealth fighter planes, it doesn't get into the radar. So that's when we look at, see where you are. It's also to initiate sacred sexual rites. So that's when you do astrology, like there's a lot of medical astrologers, you know, that could get into that. And all these planets help the different astrologers tell them, you know, more clues to solve the issues of the client, okay? So the next one we're going to talk about is Chiron. Chiron is the asteroid, like I said. It's the co-ruler of the underworld, and it's the wounded healer. So when you see Chiron in your chart, you look to see where your suffrage may be and how that healing could transform you to help other people heal. That's what I found it to mean. Because eventually you're going to learn from your suffering, and then you'll be more experienced, and then you can help other people get through the same kind of hurt and pain. So where your ego will help get you, you know, to survive, because it's like, I have to do this and I have to do that. And it's difficult, but it passes, you know, it always passes. It's just a form of showing you where the suffrage is. So then again, if it's in a fire sign, it would be like your, you know, maybe your sexuality or masculinity is wounded, or it could even be like with a fire, because it's fire. Also, if it's an air sign or earth sign rather, It could be your sense of self-worth, money, suffering, maybe with lack of money, too much money, that kind of thing. And it would be slow, a slow suffering, where fire would be more quick. Same thing with air, that would be more on the mental side. And, people might think, on the intellectual level, but it would be lighter, not as heavy, but more in the mind. Could even be mental illness suffering, okay? And if it's water, it'd be emotional suffering. You get the idea? So that was kind of easy to go through. It's how, it's where and how we hurt, okay? And so then our words and our actions could help soothe too, okay? If you have any questions, I think I'm going to throw in the part of fortune too, because I use that point. Some astrologers don't, but the part of fortune is another point that travels very fast around the astrology chart, but that is where you find your greatest joy, bliss, success, and prosperity. So I like to look at that because it's so positive. So wherever you were born, you look at that sign and planet and see how strong it is, and that would tell you what the part of fortune is about. Now, I'm only touching a thumbnail, about all these planets that I went over, and I hope that you all got a lot from it. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Tell other people to subscribe. Go on my Instagram. Check out the website for other products, and schedule a reading. That would be really great. I'd love to talk to you. 757-513-7771, or go on my website, holistichealingastrology.com. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.